Hello everybody, it's me, Farham. We're here with some Path of Exile, and I've pushed the character a little bit further without spending any more divines, but got a build that looks capable of doing Simulacrum Tier 3 and Tier 4, so therefore we can basically do all of the content in the game. We are making a few switches to get this working for Simulacrum. There's a lot higher defense checks, there's the DPS checks we're okay with, so we're sacrificing quite a bit of our DPS here, or some DPS, we're sort of shuffling things around to suit our needs. To make sure that we have the tank to survive. And there's a few important changes we're going to make to the build, and I'm going to make those changes now, and we're going to talk through them and why we're making them. Yeah, let's go to Doriani and let's refund some passives. So we're going to get 16 points back from our tree to start with. We're going to take these 3 points at the top here. That's a dual socket and 2 intelligence nodes, or it might be dexterity for you guys, but either way, it's intelligence for me. We're going to be removing Coming Calamity and the Herald damage node. We will also be dropping one of our Heralds, so Coming Calamity loses 50% of its value there, with our DPS being split the way it is, evenly between Ice and Lightning. We lose half the value, we may as well take those back. We're going to take back our 6 super DPS nodes here. We need the tank. Those can be sacrificed. Do feel it on the damage, but we're okay. We're fine. And although we are a power charge build, we are actually going to take back the power charge nodes as well. The reason we're not taking back the shock nodes is because we need all the lightning damage we can to actually shock. Shock is going to be our main ailment that we're pushing out during Simulacrum. Alright, so we've got those 16 points back. Now, where are we going to redistribute them? So defense is key, as well as our chance to shock. So the first 2 nodes we're going to take is these 2. This will guarantee that we're shocking if we get ailment immune or ailment resistant waves, which we probably will in the 15 waves. Let's make sure we actually still shock. If you don't still shock, you just die. So those 2 nodes are very important. For me, you can see my attack time's gone down to 0.2. I'm also going to grab this attack speed node. That will take us down to 0.19 when I commit the changes. The other points that we've got, the other 13, are pretty much all going on defensive nodes. Now, the best ones I've found are these 3 here. So round to Inner Faith. This set here, round to Immaterial. We're always full life. We always have Energy Shield or we're dead, so that's just 30% more evasion. That's quite nice. And because we're using such a bulky chest piece, we can go down this route here as well to Bestial Skin. So if we take those, we've still got 1 point left. Where is a good place to use this? So we've hit the breakpoint of the attack, of the damage here. The spare point really can go into a crit node here. Personally, I'll just take some extra crit bonus. That gives damage. So we'll just grab that. There you go. That's what the tree looks like for Simulacrum. See, now we're sitting on 83% evasion. Pretty good. What we could also do, you want to go even more defenses, you can grab some more evasion. Well, there's not really much point. It doesn't even take you up another percent. Maybe some more energy shield. You could go for another energy shield node, and that would take you up to 6k. So we don't really need the defense, so I actually recommend doing that. This is not really important for us. The 3% movement speed is, yeah, that's not really a great node. We don't care about the energy shield recovery rate because of Eternal Youth, so I'd recommend with that other spare point either taking the shield or damage node, depending on if you need damage. I actually like the fact that our shield's over 6k. I think we'll keep that. So that's what we're changing on the skill tree. And now we need to change a few gems around. We'll drink from the well. Back up. So this is why we have Ghost Dance. So we're going to swap out Herald of Ice. Herald of Ice doesn't work in Simulacrum. The enemies sort of disappear back off to the ether realm, and they don't explode. So you can see our damage has dropped quite a lot, but we're going to sort this out. We're going to sort this out enough. So we're going to take off Herald of Ice, pop in Ghost Dance, and then we're going to move a few gems around. So Overcharge loses some of its value. We can actually take that out. Magnified Effect is important for the bell because that's actually going to be doing a lot of our area damage. On Concentrated Effect in Ice Strike to actually give this enough damage to kill the enemies easily. That's how we want Ice Strike looking. That's fine. Bell damage is a little bit low, but it should be enough once everything gets going. So Bell damage does look a bit low. It's actually fine. The Ice Strike damage being around 202k works quite well. But anyway, let's showcase this thing and get into a Simulacrum. Oh, one more very important change before we start. We also need to run a stun charm instead of a freeze charm. Believe you me, we get stunned an awful lot, or they try to stun us a lot. So we run a stun charm, preferably one with kills so we can get those charges back. Right, let's get into this. So, we are on to 8 out of 8. They're all assigned. We've got +4 Simulacrum difficulty. We have a Simulacrum in my hand, and we are going to see what we can do. Once level 82. Let's go. Plenty of energy shield. Grim Feast is up. Ghost Dancer's running. Wind Dancer's up. We should be good. Okay, so get Charge Staff up, and we should be absolutely blasting. Now, we don't have a really big radius. This is why we've got the bell. That we can ring the bell and kill everything with the bell. Very useful later on. Some people have complained about the size of my bell, and I'll have you know that some people prefer the little bells. They're full of flavour. I can't remember the rest of the Family Guy quote. You know, you guys might know the one. And then we get some loot, see? Good for loot. Yummy, yummy. We get to go again. Still got some charged staff. Make sure we try and use that as often as we can. Mana potion is good. Those temporal bubbles are quite annoying. One of the important things I think about Sims is learning where the bosses spawn in each area. Especially the later waves, because they can spawn, really give you a good old tickling. Charge staff up. This feels like an extra health wave or similar. Oh, I got unlucky with crits. This mana potion very, very helpful, especially for the high level sims. Yeah, you end up using a lot of mana because of gratuitous spell use. Oh, Gem Cutter's Prism, big gains. Now we get to go through, and it should be through this way, into the field. Go into the field next. Now, this is the earliest I've ever seen bosses spawn in the sim. I think wave 4. I think they can spawn earlier. I think the chance goes up each wave. See that mana just absolutely drained when we put the bell down. But it kills so many so fast. It's so good. Bigger bell definitely would get us better clear. See where the attribute stacker has some perks there, right? I'm not saying a bigger bell wouldn't be more useful here. What I'm saying is, we've got the bell we've got. We'll do the best we can with it. So we've got good length staff, tiny bell. Probably shaped a bit like an inverted ice cream cone with that description, but who knows. Perhaps I'll release pictures in the members section of the Discord. Got a Discord, by the way, guys. If you feel like joining, link will be in the description of the video. Come on over. It's new. It's for PoE build sharing, doing some announcement stuff, you know. Self-plug, over. Let's go. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've got so many uncut 19 skill gems, we just don't need more. We just don't need more, guys. 12k energy shields are looking particularly sexy. That's a boss. Boss is done. A little bit spicy. They had a little bit of extra damage on that wave. But we made it. We got through. They've got ailment threshold this time, so this is where it could all go wrong, right? But no, we're still generating charges, so we'll be okay. Oh god, we're frozen. This is not good. We're getting frozen, of course, with is a problem without a freeze charm. You can swap a neck enchant for that. I haven't. There's something you can take that makes freeze based on your energy shield. You can take that if you've got a bit of a problem with it. I've noticed getting frozen maybe once or twice a run, particularly when I'm not paying attention to circles in the long grass. Out of potion charges. Ooh. That was a bit sweaty. What they're doing next. Just trying to conserve mana a bit. Easier said than done. That's why we need the big juicy mana potion. It starts to get a bit sweaty. Certainly did on earlier waves, earlier difficulties. So I might just die. Yeah, this could just be end of. And on we go. Please turn the frickin' staff on, will you? Bit scary there again. So you see why we slip the switch to such a defensive tree, right? And the charms is really, really necessary. God, I'm sweating. I find this content quite hard. It's challenging content. It's good. It's what we want. But it'd be nice if we made it easier. Okay, so the bosses spawn sort of here, I believe. Me. Ugh. At this point, we basically always want to have a bell down. Otherwise, it gets really fucking sweaty. Especially when those fuckers spawn, they just have to go. There you go, guys. Here for Simulacrum. And I got another freaking closed helmet for like literally the 10th time in a row. But yeah, it can do it. It's spicy, but then this is really hard content. They do start to hit quite hard. You do need to push that tank. Pretty good gear for it. Like, definitely mid-investment. We're not close to even spending a mirror on the build, though. So I think with more investment, this would just get easier and easier. Obviously, something like an attribute stacker with the huge radius is gonna get better clear, but if you like playing the Ice McFlurry build and you want to do this content with it, it can certainly do it, and it's a challenge and it gets the heart rate going, so there is that. I hope you enjoyed the build, guys. I hope you've enjoyed seeing this variant and seeing that it can do the top tier Simulacrum content. If you have, don't forget to give the video a like and maybe hit that subscribe button as well, and I'll catch you in some future content. Hope you have a good one.